Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. As I continue to work through the ABRSM Grade 6 Music Theory Workbook, I now turn my attention to question 3B, Exercise 3. In question 3B, we are required to compose a freestyle melody in the style of an opening extract. In this particular exercise, we are given the opening bars of a folk-like melody for cello in the key of D minor, but with some modal implications. For this particular exercise, I suggest a modulation to the relative major before returning back once again to the minor modal key based around D minor. Of course, when composing a melody line, we must be careful to observe the harmonies that we are implying, and I guide you through these choices, bearing in mind cadence points and also maintaining melodic unity with the given opening extract. We must also bear in mind the range of the instrument for which we are composing and any technical requirements that may be applicable to this instrument. The full lesson can be found on my Patreon channel. If you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, you can find the full lesson there, and you can find the link to this lesson in the cards and in the description box below. After this short little video, you can see sample examples taken from the full Patreon lesson to show you how I work with you bar by bar, explaining everything that you need to fully understand to properly answer this question. Also, everything you need to understand this advanced level music theory can be found in my Harmony and Composition textbook, and this book is available from Amazon, and you'll find links to this in the cards and in the description box also. Enjoy your studies. You think, well, what key are we in here? We could be in F major, we could be in D minor. So we don't have any C sharps, do we? So you think, well, is it F major? But we've definitely got kind of a D triad being hinted at here. That's DFA, not FAC. So I would suggest that here we're in D minor, but more in the sort of natural minor, which would be the key signature of F major only, which is kind of more modal rather than usual harmonic melodic minor, and that would make sense really. We're not bound by sort of written music conventions, it's just been passed down. So we're looking at a modal D minor F major ambiguity really. We're definitely in D minor here though, going downwards now, so it's still chord 1 really. Da-dum, da-dum, dum. And here, let's just sort of bring in a bit of the rhythm that we've been given. Dum, da, dum. So this arpeggiates down to the tonic, so I don't see why we can't do that an octave low. And it's nice to get the cello in this low range, because bear in mind, we are writing for the cello, so we've got this like chocolatey rich lower register, which would be quite beautiful. That's sort of in keeping with the descending melodic minor, the natural minor and the major. I think that's a nice little feature which will tie everything in, and also it's here as well. So dum, da, dum, and it's also still hinting at this D minor shape, isn't it? It's also very ambiguous. So dum, da, da, dum. So if we sort of treat that sequentially, so if you just go up a step and come down again, dum, da, da, dum. So we'll have that dotted rhythm. Da, 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 da. So this is getting us back to that original opening, and although the harmony may be sort of ambiguous, but the fact that we've returned to the opening definitely tells us we're coming back to that opening key. Dum, ba-dum. So I want to end on a D for sure. So if I just think DFA, so there's our, and then just passing note to bring us back to the D, and that's going to have to be a dotted minim to now complete up the anacrusis as we did at the end of the phrase, so we also need to do at the end of the piece, so that should work. So because it's going so low, I think it might be nice to crescendo a little bit, and as we're approaching this raised seventh, I think it really sort of hammers that point home. So this has come to a forte. Of course, this is all quite messy in terms of annotation showing my thinking. You wouldn't have all of these extra bits and bobs, you just have your dynamics and your articulation, so that would clear your copy a little.